Good day. The state television company of Western Armenia represents all the most important events of these days. Today's broadcast, the delegation of Western Armenia will visit the Yerablur Pantheon, 157th anniversary of the birth of Zoravar Andranik Ozanian. The people of Sarushen of Artsakh are creating on their native land with the expectation of stability. Let me say very clearly that the European Parliament has not recognized the final results of Artsakh war. Marina Kalyurand. The functions of the National Assembly of Artsakh have issued a statement. Find out the sites of Western Armenia, canyons of Dersim, restrictions for 15 days in Bagesh of Western Armenia, art in Western Armenia, Armenian Taraz. On the occasion of the 157th anniversary of the birth of great Armenian commander General Andranik Ozanyan, the delegation of Western Armenia, headed by President Armenian, will visit the Yerablur Pantheon at 11 a.m. February 25, where a tribute to the memory of Andranik Ozanyan will be paid at the grave of the commander. They will also pay tribute to other victims of Armenian people who rest in Yerablur Military Memorial Cemetery. I can't be friends with Sultan, Talyat and Vers. I can shake their hand, enjoy the bar. You go enjoy them. I am well acquainted with the Turk. Beware of your new friends. They should eat both your head and your people. These words belong to the great child of the Armenian people, Zoravar Andranik Ozanyan. Andranik Ozanyan was an Armenian military commander and a statesman, the most famous Fidain and a key figure of the Armenian national liberation movement. In the late 1880s, Andranik became more active in the Armenian armed struggle against the Ottoman government and illegal Kurdish groups. Read the full article on our official website. The main direction of employment of the residents of Sarushen village of Askeran region of Artsakh is agriculture, cattle breeding and gardening. There are also those who are engaged in greenhouse farming. This was announced by the head of the village Sarushen, Karen Gasparian. 350 residents live and work in Sarushen. After the war, two deported families settled here. The secondary school operating in the community has 47 students. There is a preschool and a school where 21 people attend. The celebration hall has been renovated, provided with the necessary property and dishes. The construction work of the medical center is currently underway. Gasparian considered the safety of residents an important task. According to him, the community is provided with electricity and water. On February 22, the meetings of the commissions of the Euronest Parliamentary Assembly started in Yerevan. The head of the delegation for relations with the South Caucasus in the European Parliament, Marina Kalyurand, said in her speech, "Let me say very clearly that the European Parliament has not recognized the final results of the Artsakh war. We have clearly stated that war can never be considered an acceptable solution. If we are really talking about a stable long-term peace, then this can be achieved through negotiation within the framework of the OSCE Minsk Group. War is not a solution. We, as members of the European Parliament, have come here to help you and cannot solve your problems for you. You have to solve the problems, but we are ready to help." A number of factions of National Assembly of Artsakh have issued a statement, which we partially present. On February 21 to 22 this year, the capital republic of Armenia, Yerevan, hosted a regular meeting on Euronest, which is a parliamentary platform for cooperation between the European Parliament and 6 Eastern Partnership countries, including Azerbaijan. This time, deputies presenting Azerbaijan also took part in the work of Parliamentary Assembly. The appeals of the Azerbaijani delegation to open the peace and normalize relations are full of speech, cynicism, and obvious focus. The presence of Armenian captives of war in prisons of this country does not at all indicate peaceful intentions. Long-term peace is possible only with sincere intention and an equal assessment of mutual interest. In accordance with this, we condemn the double foreign policy standards implemented by Azerbaijan and the incompatibility of words and deeds. Gorges located in a mountainous territory of the village of Dersim, Ayaspenar in Western Armenia, called Fabulous Chimneys in the language of the people, attract attention, distinguished by its natural, historical and cultural beauties. This place all the time of the year hosts many visitors from different regions who admire plateaus, streams, valleys and wildlife. Rocks resembling a chimney formed as a result of wind and rainwater erosion still need to be uncovered. About 400 to 500,000 visitors come here every year. There are undiscovered hills in Dersim, as well as historical fortresses, churches and bridges. Now work is underway to create a museum. Undoubtedly in parallel with the creation of Dersim Museum, research and the process of property registration are continuing. According to the statement of Bagesh administration of occupied Western Armenia, for security reasons, a 15-day ban on holding rallies and marches have been introduced. Every action performed in the city can take place with the permission of the local government. The statement said that in the period of 2020 February and to the March 8, all kinds of demonstrations, processions, rallies and the installation of tents are prohibited. Among the prohibited activities are festivals, performance, film screenings and pantomime. We get information on the ancient costumes used in the territory of Western Armenia on the basis of excavation materials, images preserved on ancient art monuments, and written sources. During the Artaxerxenian kingdom, coins were a partial source for Armenian outfits. In the following centuries, Armenian outfits, especially among the elite, to some extent bore the influence of Persian, Roman, and Byzantine costumes. In the late Middle Ages, traditional Armenian outfits were partially influenced by the national costumes of the Turkish, Tatar, and Kurdish conquerors, and in a number of provinces and the provinces that were presented until the end of 19th century and the beginning of 20th century. Now the musical part, Armenian song, Ethno Colors by Babo.
Babo, Babo,
The full version of this video is available on Western Armenia's YouTube channel. This was all for today. Goodbye.